By the way, Rachel Maddow just got a $30 million deal. Kai, can you pull that up? Rachel Maddow from MSNBC got a $30 million deal inside a massive MSNBC deal, paying Maddow to work less, $30 million annually, while ending her show next year and giving their top star a more flexible schedule than ever before.
That's
Can you imagine?
Progressive dream right there.
30 million
a year in load management.
Rachel Maddow, the capitalist, makes
Load
30
management.
a year.
Like an
The
athlete.
capitalist. By the way, that thing you sent me, the text you sent me, does Kai have that?
It should be. It's in the
Kai,
thread.
do you
with the
have that
ratings?
to show the ratings, the different stats? If you got that, pull that up to talk about who's doing what.
That is crazy.
She got a $30 million
30
deal.
million.
Yeah, and you should
From,
see the views, by the way, like how many views they're getting versus others for her to get a $30 million contract.
So how often do you listen to her?
From each their capacity to
Twice
each their
a day.
necessity.
No, but do you ever listen to her or
Start
no?
my day and end my day with Rachel Maddow. You don't?
I don't listen to her that often, but I only do YouTube now. That's all I do. I haven't had a TV in 2 years. Times are tough, bro. I had to cut the cord, save that money. But since I moved to Dallas and I lived in that beautiful apartment you recommended, I've only watched YouTube. So I watch a lot of clips, whether it's Tucker, whether it's Rachel Maddow.
Who's that beauty? Is that the cover of
What is
Playboy
that?
you
I
guys
don't,
are
I don't
talking
get
about?
that. I don't get that. CNN spent nearly 80% of September under 1 million viewers. Seriously?
What the?
Liberal network saw a 41% drop from September 2020. Hang on, news cycle.
And that's with
the
them
news
on
cycle
in
has
every
hardly slowed down
freaking airport in
since
America.
President Joe Biden took office, but CNN doesn't appear to be reaping the benefits. CNN has a dismal September, fallen nearly 1 million viewers on any of its programs for 23 out of 30 days in a month, equating to a staggering 77%. Last September, the final weeks of 2020 elections, CNN averaged 950,000 total day viewers. This September, network averaged 557. Primetime viewership has virtually cut in half during the same time from 1.5 million to 770,000. But show the one that Gerard has. Show the one that Gerard has.
Can we see the most watched programs? Or
That's the one I
networks?
want.
Okay,
The one
yeah,
that
I'd like
was
to see like
texted
a
to you.
comparative
He's got it.
analysis.
Do you have it? If you have that, pull that up. But you were saying you listen to Rachel Maddow every
No,
once in a while
I
on
don't. I
YouTube.
don't. I'll watch clips, and she's certainly the front runner over at MSNBC. It's not. So what's their lineup? That
You got Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow.
no, Joy's not at night, is she? Well, they have Lawrence O'Donnell right
He's-
after her.
yeah.
They've got Brian Williams, who I really like. Brian Williams. Before her, they got
I like Brian Williams.
Chris Hayes.
All right, so check
Chris
this out.
Hayes
to have
and then Joy
Chris-
Reid
yeah,
before
exactly.
Chris Hayes.
Hang on, what's Joe Reid and Lawrence O'Donnell again join CNN's entire primetime lineup in a falling below the humiliating line of 1 million total viewers. Joy has fewer viewers than the shows before and after her. Don Lemon and Anderson Cooper barely getting 500,000. I thought Anderson Cooper
Almost no
viewers under 55.
55.
Click on it. Click on it to see it. So 4 o'clock Cavuto 1.7 million, Tapper 731,
guy.
Wallace 1.266. You
That's
got
Nicole Wallace,
5.
who used to
Look
be
at
under
5 is
Bush.
the number
I
one
love
show
the
out of
Five.
everybody.
The Five's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Shout out to Tyrus,
Yeah.
the old pro wrestler.
Yeah.
Too. Do love him.
2.857. 5 is the number one show. 5 p.m. Then it's Tapper again, 646. Brett Baer, 1.963. Blitzer is at what?
By the way,
567.
you see at 6 p.m. That's the new star on MSNBC. That's Ari Melber. He's pretty corny and he tries to rap sometimes. But he's
1.156.
not bad. He's a smart attorney.
Good. Prime time 1.87. Burnett 602. Reed 979. Carlson 2.601. The 5 is beating Carlson. Wow. Cooper 638. Hayes 1.214. That's Chris, right? 1.214. And then you got Hannity 2.343. Cooper 570. What's that one? TRMS.
The Rachel Maddow show.
The Rachel Maddow show. Okay. And then you got Ingram 1.1915. Lemon 528. So who's the lowest out amongst everybody here?
Don
Lemon.
Lemon.
He is the lowest amongst
Yeah, but
everybody.
here's actually what you have to do, because obviously on this 3-headed monster, you have Fox News as the only thing right of center.
Wait,
And then you
stay
have-
on that. Stay on that. Fine.
And then
going,
you have
keep going.
Can I freaking
Yeah,
speak?
stay on that.
And then you have CNN left of center, and then you have arguably MSNBC left of CNN.
So you know what I would say to that?
So I'm just saying you have to they're eating into each other's market share.
But
CNN
can I tell you
and
something
MSNBC.
here?
Teach
Fine.
me something.
Okay, no, it's not teach you
on the
something.
other side.
That's exactly
Here's what I would
say.
say. Add Tapper and Wallace together.
That was my
beating
next point.
Cavuto.
Yes.
5 is destroying, right? At the beat and Blitzer, Bear is still beating those two combined.
Yes.
Reed and Burnett is losing to Primetime.
Correct.
Hayes and Cooper is getting destroyed by Carlson. Rachel Maddow and Cooper are getting destroyed by Hannity. Lastword and Lamont are still losing to Ingram. Williams and Lemon, the only one that's beating the other side
4 p.m.
is Tapper and Wallace combined.
Yeah.
So if you combine the two.
Yeah.
So if you say there's the top 3 political shows, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox single-handedly is still beating the other guys. If you think about
So
the
what
shows.
does that mean in the big picture of things?
I think there still means 46% are going to vote Republican. 44% is going to do Republican. 42 is going to do Republican. 44 is going to do Democrat, whatever the number is. 12% in the middle. 3 is going to do this. I think you're really dealing with 10 or 12%
So
of
nothing's
America.
changing.
I disagree with that completely. I think that what this tells you is that the future is completely and totally up for grabs. I think that this is...
I agree with that.
this
I
is,
agree with that.
as long
Because
as-
there's nobody... Now, how many... I would love to know what the average person at 9 o'clock is doing
As far as age,
is doing under 25 years old.
Yeah.
What are they watching? Who are they watching?
If anyone under 35 years old is watching any of this.
Yeah.
Any of
Yep.
this. Because if you're 18 to 30, you're watching YouTube. You're not even on this crap.
TikTok,
Well,
YouTube.
listen, you got to realize all those numbers are great. Rogan destroys them.
Yep.
Russell Brand destroys them. I mean, you can go so many different shows that are podcasts that are doing stuff that are killing these guys.
Yeah.
But Rachel Maddow makes 30 a year. Okay. 30 a year. And what does Rogan do? Rogan gets a $100 million contract with
Spotify.
Spotify.
I had a video on TikTok get 2 million views yesterday, and it get taken down today.
Well, that seems to be pretty normal for you. Why are you surprised that your
I'm
stuff
not.
gets taken down at this point?
You're just
Seriously.
a glutton for,
I'm just happy you got 2 million views.
you're a
and then-
glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the S&M
See you
thing
later.
going on.
See you later, buddy.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.